Hello anak muda, selamat datang dan selamat kembali ke This is the Police. Semalam hari pertama kita sebagai Chief Police. Tapi hari pertama pun start kita dah panggil press conference untuk announce kita dah nak retire sebenarnya. So kita punya goals adalah untuk kumpul 500k dalam masa 180 hari sebelum kita punya retirement. Kita tahu kenapa kita perlukan duit banyak macam tu. Tapi kita tengok memang karakter kita ni miskin sikit lah. Kereta pun susah nak start, bini pun dah ketinggalkan dia. So memang agak malang lah. Ayo kita continue lah kita punya story semalam lah. Kita tengok apa jadi kali ni. Hari yang kelima, Julai 19 Tengok apa paper kata hari ni. Retired police officer Thomas Blaine shoots pregnant woman. Officer Blaine explain, I thought she was a suicide bomber. Astaga, pregnant woman hang kata suicide bomber. Takkanlah tak boleh beza. Mayor Roger, city has no problem with racist. So ayo kita pergi ke tempat kerja.
Why
Kita
would
ada
a man
story
need
dulu.
a barn to store all the stuff you can't bring home? About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn.
Simpan apa pula? Apa tu? Apa benda dalam tu? Astaga, dia simpan julap bodoh.
I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn.
Siapa pula datang ni? Oh, Kendrick. Kendrick
In
ni
all
kita
the
punya
years we
orang
worked
kanan lah.
together, Kendrick never came to
Tapi
visit
dia
the
pun ada
house.
skandal
We
korup.
drank at
Aduh, betul-betul.
bars, went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn. I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn, especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
Apa lagi Kendrick ni? Astaga, benda nak cakap.
How long you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Sense people
Yeah.
Oh my
So
god.
now you're appearing in public
Sense
with members
tu
of the mafia?
apa?
Jack.
Kepala
I'm
mafia
leaving
lah.
tonight.
Bahaya bodoh.
More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie,
Aduh,
if I don't fix
bodohnya
everything
Kendrick
with them
ni.
in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me.
Aduh.
My family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Bodoh lah Kendrick ni.
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight,
Nampaknya
I'm dead. You know
nampak
me,
gaya.
Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the
Kita lah
damn
jadi
fool who
mangsa.
puts his daughters in the crosshairs
Aduh.
in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
Aduh, bodoh lah Kendrick. Dia yang buat deal dengan mafia, kita juga nak kena tolong. Nak tolong ke tak ya? Hai. Tak boleh lah, kita hati lembut sikit. Kita tolonglah Kendrick ni. Aduh, bodoh siya Kendrick ni.
Give him my phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack,
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy barn, Frank.
Get the fuck out.
At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once, sometimes with a little pride even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop. And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the mafia, or I'll come
Aduh,
home to a bag stuffed with my kids'
kita
body
dah
parts,
cakap dah dalam press conference.
right before the last
Kita
hammer
tak bekerja
falls.
dengan mafia.
Hey,
Last.
remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a mafia bitch.
Damn.
And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago.
Aduh,
That sound right to
Kendrick.
you?
Susah macam ni. Tengok kereta pun susah nak start. Aduh, nak kerja dengan mafia pula. Aduh. Okay, ayo kita. Oh, hari ni shift A I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together. Astaga, mabuk lah pula oleh. Oleh ni kita baru je hire semalam. Dah mabuk. Aduh. Tak boleh. First day kerja kot. Stay je lah kat situ. Okay, kita ada Stova, Vandal, Bailey Bailey ni siapa? Kita baru hire juga Robin, Samadi, Grant, Bush Junior. Nampaknya Roy kita dah pecat semua. Kita still ada combo Bush Junior. Ayuh kita mulakan hari kita. Oh, lagu. Kita nak pasang lagu yang ketiga kot. Semalam kita sampai lagu kedua je. Singin M by John Sangster. Ayuh. Oh, lagu jazz slow pula kali ni. Okay, ayuh kita mulakan hari kita. Apa benda pula ni? Your police station. Okay. Fire all black cops. Ini kita tak buat semalam. Affair. City Hall. Decision from City Hall depends on whether they certified your work. Okay. Send request every 5 day Okay. Officer, detective, SWAT upgrade. Raise. Mestilah kita minta raise. Kita kan nak kumpul 500 kes. Sekarang pun ada 6,900. Okay, itu saja. Kita ada boleh hire baru ke? Kita tengok labor market kita. Tak boleh lah, cukup lah. Aduh, tak apa. Fire all. Tomorrow is the deadline. Kita tak buat yang ni kot. 1,200 yang kita punya gaji. Boleh lah. Tapi jenuh mat tak tunggu ni. Disorderly conduct Every morning the TP soap bum sleeping at the cafe. The man refuse to go away. Okay. Ada bum je tak apa, ini mudah je. Kita hantar Robin dengan Grant. Go. Settlekan masalah ni. Hati-hati, jangan terkorban. Okay, kita ada robbery. A witness look on from her window while a man stalking on his head entered the nearby. Macam tak ada apa-apa je. Dia stalking his head je. Maybe dia salah tengok kot. Tak apa, kita hantar juga. Kita hantar Stoval, Vandal dan juga Samadi. Tak nak Samadi. Kita hantar Bush Junior dengan Bush. Okay, go. Kita nak naikkan professionalism Bush dengan Bush Junior kalau boleh. Sebab sikit sangat. Bush ni dah tua ke? Maybe Bush ni dah tua kot. Kita boleh pecat kot. Oh, ada pergaduhan. Kita hantar Bailey dengan Samadi. Hati-hati. Oh, nampaknya semua official kita pergi ni disorderly conduct. Berjaya tak? Mantap. Tahniah Robin dan Grant. Mantap. Nampaknya Grant pun dia semakin bagus, semakin profesional. Okay, yang ni macam mana? Stovan dengan Vandal settle ke tak? The shop has to exit, from which few people have already fled. Kita sneak up at the back door. Oh, betul bodo ada robbery. Take up man notice police presence. Okay. Back off or I'll blow this goddamn face off. Okay, apa benda you in the mask, shut your face, drop the weapon. Nak ambil apa ni? You in mask, shut your face, drop your weapon. Don't shoot, okay? Okay, there's two way out of the shop, in cuffs or in body bag. Kita ugut sikit. Mantap. Mantap. Nampak bus junior dengan bus naik. Bodoh dia punya professional. Okay, ada apa lagi ni? Oh, kita ada investigation. Kita hantar, aduh, Oleho ni mabuk lah pula. Kita hantar Bisley untuk lead. Oleho dengan Moza boleh support Ni apa pula ni? Jack, this year organizer. Okay. Features team, okay. Oh my god, kita hantar siapa? Kita hantar Robin dengan Grand lah. Hati-hati City Hall is all okay. Please someone to keep my tak ada orang nak hantar. Aduh, itu pasal refuse bodoh. Astaga, kita punya ni sikit sangat lah. Pergaduhan tadi macam mana? Settle tak? Oh mantap, dapat tangkap. Oh, naik level lagi. Mantap, Belly dengan Samadi. Oh, ada destruction of property pula. Oh my god, hari ni memang agak sibuk sikit Gallery exhibition entitled, astaga, apa benda ni? A gang of young people in ski mask. Okay. Kita ada siapa-siapa dah. Semua tak balik lagi bodoh. Weh, apa hal? Bodoh lah. Astaga, Oleho. Aku baru je. Hai Han semalam. Han datang kerja mabuk, lepas tu accident pula. Babi tu. Aduh, barai bodoh. Yalah. Sabar, tak ada siapa nak balik lagi ni. Cepat. Okay, kita hantar destruction of property Kita hantar Bus dengan bus junior boleh handle kot. Go. Robbery. Oh, kita baru start investigate. Kita ada Stova dengan Vandal lah dekat kita punya office sekarang. Okay, Belly dengan Samandi pun dah balik. Yang ni, we did it boy, we won. Oh mantap. Tapi astaga, dia pun pergi bercuti lah pula, bodoh lah. Anjir, tu dah lah, kita tak cukup orang nak bercuti pula. Aduh, patutnya kita ambil ni lah. Kena, aduh, tak boleh tukar dah pula. Aduh. Kita kena increase kita punya officer slot lah. Memang tak boleh. Itu adalah expected lah oleh combo anak beranak ni. Memang tak professional langsung lah bus junior. Oh, robbery kita ada frame-frame baru. Kita tengok sikit apa dia punya clue. Okay, ni victim dia cakap, me and my husband go into the vehicle. Okay, I was carrying necklace to the pawn shop. Okay. Aduan fishman. Witness offender was on motorcycle. He drove down the road, grabbed the bag. Okay. Olivares pula witness juga. I couldn't see his face. Jacket okay, memang betul pakai jacket. Miss Philip kata not local biker, Asian ni, Japanese or Chinese. Okay. I didn't see weapon. Oh, dia just grab so maybe dia jalan-jalan, lepas tu member ni datang grab. Lepas tu dia grab, lepas tu dia belah. Oh, macam tu je, habis lah. Mantap. Kuan Yin Lin, Chinese immigrant, expelled from university. Mantap, kita pergi tangkap dia. Oh, Bisley pula late sebab Oleho masalahnya terkorban tadi. Kita hantar Stoval dengan Vandal. Kita tak payah hantar SWAT kot sebab seorang je kan. So, pergi tangkap Kuan Yin Lin. Oh, apa benda ni? Vandalism. A guard went out for smoke. Okay, I chase up the bread tree. You can take it from there. Okay, nampaknya hanya benda kecil je. Kita hantar Belly seorang boleh kot, sebab Belly pun agak profesional. So kita ada Samadi dekat office kita. Dan kita ada combo anak beranak Bush dan Bush Junior yang tidak berguna sikit. Yang tak ada function pun. Macam mana? Okay, robbery settle lah. Mantap, kita dapat tangkap. Mantap, naik banyak bodoh. Bisley 100. Mantap bodoh. Kita kena hire detektif baru. Kita nak ganti Oleho. Aduh, rugi bodoh Oleho tu. Hai, dia punya professional tinggi tapi datang astaga, escape lah pula. Memang tak boleh hantar seorang-seorang Aduh. Tak apa, kita habiskan hari ni dulu. Looks like tomorrow going a long day. Okay. Okay, nampaknya Stoval penat betul Ngembus sekali. Aku rasa sebab dia pun dah tua kot, sebab tu penat. Okay, ni oleh yang datang kerja mabuk-mabuk. Lepas tu dia accident. Lepas tu dia mampus. Okay, ayo kita end dulu kita punya hari. Hari yang ke-6 Oh, terus tak ada story Mantap. Story dia panjang sangat Thomas Blaine, pregnant woman killer, sent to mental hospital. Oh my god. According to Dr. Leonora Waterbury, Thomas Blaine has a new form of schizophrenia. Astaga, Thomas Blaine ni dia dah tak betul rupanya. Mayor Rogers not afraid of the competition. Ayo, kita pergi ke tempat kerja. Susah betul nak start kereta ni. Hari ni kita shift B lah pula kan. Semalam shift A
Mr. Boyd,
Wah,
there was a man
ada
here
story pula.
earlier.
Baru cakap tadi tak ada
He left
story.
you this.
A man? What man? Who let him on this floor?
I don't know. I've never seen him before. I asked him his name, but he just ignored me. He
Siapa
was
pula
talking
ni?
on a big telephone, you know, one of those portables. He gave me this envelope and left.
Damn. Okay, let's see about this.
Apa pula sekali ni, aduh. Banyak benda bodoh kita nak kena settle. Kita police chief je. Nak settle mayor lah. Nak settle mafia lah. Kendrick ni lagi. Kendrick ni dah selamat dah
Of
belah.
course, they could have shot them
Aduh.
the second they took the photo. But I knew Kendrick and his family were all right. Either way, the message was not that they got out. It meant that I was in.
Oh,
My
ini send lah
servitude to
hantar
the
ni.
mafia had
Aduh.
begun. I'd only been in my new position 5 seconds, and I already knew why Kendrick called it a contract. You sound doomed if you call it what it is. A curse. Boyd.
Good morning, Jack.
Oi,
I believe you
mantap
just
bodoh.
received my message.
Send terus
Who am I speaking
call
with?
kita
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget some people don't recognize my voice. But I assure you, Jack, if I was sitting right there in front of you, you'd have no trouble recognizing me. Like I was a member of your family. Even better than a wife, perhaps. A wife can betray you. No man is immune.
Habis dia menganjing
I
bodoh.
don't talk to people who don't tell me
Tahulah
their
apa
name.
isteri
Oh,
kita dah tinggal
Jack,
dia
don't be
tu.
so childish. You're too old to run away from strangers. Yes, we both are. And in our old age, friendship becomes rare and all the more precious. But of course, we must work with new people and find out new names. So if you insist, Jack, let us formally meet.
Oh, Sen ajak
Hello,
jumpa
Jack Boyd. I'm Christopher Sand.
Christopher
Wonderful,
Sen
Mr. Sand. And what is it you do for a living?
Oh, you'll soon find out all about that. Well, you'll learn much more than a simple policeman could ever expect. You're a simple policeman no longer, Jack. Don't turn off your phone. You start today.
Oh my god, dia ugut bodoh. Apalah nasib kita. Apalah nasib Uncle Jack.
8 in 10. It's been my go-to principle since my first day on the job. I've got to let my colleagues hush up what they need to, 2 out of 10 times, so that they'll help me with the remaining 8. 80 out of 100, 800 out of 1,000. I'm proud of those statistics. It's not so bad for Freeburg, right? But now I just officially became a mafia whore. I'm supposed to be fearing for my
Aduh.
life, for the lives of my wife and children. But the only thing I can think, what's gonna happen to 8 and 10?
8 in 10 Apa benda dia cakap pun aku tak faham. Okay, hari ni shift B. My dog died yesterday. I'm just terribly depressed. Tak boleh. Kita kekurangan orang lah. Oh, Brito ni pun penat. Aku rasa Brito ni pun tua kot. Maybe kita boleh ganti dia. So, ini kita punya shift B. Kita ada Trevor, Kochi, Perdi, Yancy, Sobaki, Austin, Mariniak dan Asano Mantap. So, kat sini kita sepatutnya ada price. Tapi price pun kita dah pecat. Sebab memang tak function bodoh. 5 je professionalism. Sama je dengan Roy. Ayo kita mulakan hari kita. Oh, pilih lagu. Semalam kita dengar lagu yang ni. Kita dengar lagu yang ni lah pula. Yang nombor 4 ni. Lagu apa? Don't You Leave Me Here. Pierce Pickering Barrel House Jazz Band. Mantap. Semua lagu jazz Layan juga lagu jazz ni. Oh, sekarang kita start pukul 7 Hari tu pukul 10. Oh, ini Kwan Yin Lin semalam kita tangkap tu. Member of Red Mask if he could help. Okay. Tak apa, kita accept. There are number of gang in Freeburg. Okay. Bounties to collect. Okay. Okay. Oh, nehhhhhh. Mana kita kena investigate nehhhhh pula. Okay. But your deal with that person is over. Okay. You get bonus. Okay. Dah apa benda ni aku tak faham bodoh. Oh, kita tak boleh arrest lah. Maknanya sebab kita nak ni kan, investigate ni nehhhhh ni. Kita hantar Mul, Armstrong dengan Dibrito. Siap-siap elok-elok, jangan terkorban Request result. Mantap, naik 10%. 1320 boleh lah tu. Fire of Black Cop ni kita tak buat Aduh. Eliminate, okay. Take down the gang within next 4 days. Lepas tu kita baru start je investigate dan second in command dia orang. Aduh. Kita tengok sikit police station kita ada orang baru tak? Oh ada. Padu bodoh ni 700 professionalism. Hire untuk shift A Shift A. Selamat datang shift A. Mantap. Ui, ini lagi padu 1200. Astaga. Ada siapa-siapa yang kita boleh pecat. Sekarang kita shift B kan, shift A Bush kita pecat Bush sebab dia dah tua. So kita ambil Mark Fishbach. Mark Fishbach ni bukan nama markiplier. Nama betul. Kita hire untuk shift A Ni 210 pun okey juga. Ada siapa-siapa yang kita boleh pecat tak? Bush Junior boleh pecat tak? Aduh, Bush Junior tak boleh pecat. Aduh. Kat sini ada tak siapa-siapa yang dah tua? Perdi ni dah tua ke? Tengok sikit. Tak boleh, aduh. Rupanya semua muda-muda lagi. Okey, boleh lah tu. Yang ni, Dibrito ni kita nak pecat kan. Kita ada 240. Lagi better daripada Dibrito. Kita fire Dibrito sebab dia dah tua sangat. Untuk shift B kita hire Teresa Weaver. Shift B. Selamat datang Teresa Weaver. Okay, settle kat situ je. Kita tengok kita mulakan hari ni. Nampaknya pagi-pagi masih tenang penjenayah pun tak bangun pagi lagi. Oh, dah start dah. Attempted murder Yang employee at the factory got a fight. Try to push. Astaga. Attempted murder macam susah sikit. Kita hantar Trevor dengan Asano dengan Trevor kita hantar yang paling bagus dengan yang paling tak bagus. So dia orang balance lah sikit. City Hall ni kita boleh buat request. Tak boleh 4 hari lagi Okay, tak apa. Okay, yang ni kita dah start kita punya investigation. Okay, tak apa. Tengok investigation. Dibrito still ada lagi dia tak kena pecat lagi. Tak apa. Nanti kita gantikan dengan yang orang baru tu, Weaver tu. Okay, nampaknya masih tenang. Dah pukul 10. Maybe penjenayah pergi sarapan dulu kot. Okay, kita punya Trevor dengan Asano on the way. Macam mana? Settle tak settle? Dapat tangkap tak? Mantap, dapat tangkap. Nampaknya Asano akan lebih jadi profesional dengan bantuan Trevor. Okay, itu kita punya strategi kot. Lebih hantar yang bagus dengan tak bagus. Ada carjacking parking lot attendant di lembut. Okay, trying to handle. Okay, the teen drove shaking. Okay, kita hantar Kochi dengan Marinia. Okay, 2 orang boleh kot settle. Sebab Marinia pun tinggi juga dia punya professional. So harap-harap boleh settle jangan terkorban. Tolonglah tangkap. Jangan kasih dia terlepas. Aduh. Okay, nampaknya dah tengah hari. Penjenayah pergi makan, pergi lunch dulu. Kita pun nak pergi lunch lepas ni. Mantap. Lambatlah dia orang sampai dekat tempat kejadian. Oh, officer determine captive location. Okay. Cash out stolen vehicle, open fire. Okay. Overtake offender, block the road. Mantap, dapat tangkap. Bagus. Kochi naik level, Mariniak naik level. Mantap. Oh, ada hostage situation Whipping child call in saying that someone was holding against his will. They won't let me go outside. They torture me and bully me. I don't think I can keep going. I want to go outside and see Pete. Macam tak hostage ni. Budak-budak mak dia tak kasih keluar. Kita hantar Austin dengan Sano settle. Hati-hati. Maybe betul ada hostage situation. Kita dah tahu. Tapi baca description macam tak ada pun. Okay, pergi hati-hati. Jangan terkorban. Tolong tangkap budak tu. Tangkap budak tu. Tengoklah apa berjadi kat budak tu. Maybe betul dia kena hostage ke. Macam mana? Kita tengok hostage situation. Nampak? False alarm je. Aduh. Tak boleh keluar main selagi tak makan brokoli. Astaga. Budak-budak pun dah pandai telefon polis Oh, ada kecurian. Kecurian We receive call from angry casino patron. Okay. Okay, casino security show outside since he was drunk Kata drunk. Aduh, maybe betul dia drunk kot. Tak apa, kita hantar Subaki dengan Meriniak je dulu. Nampak macam senang nak settle. Oh, apa benda ni? Jack, we're dealing with a moron who refused to repay his debt. Okay, says the police will protect him. Okay. Kita hantar Christopher Sun ni dia punya assignment Kita hantar, maybe kita hantar Yancy kot, Yancy. Hati-hati Yancy. Jangan terkorban bahaya sikit. Sebab kita tengah deal dengan mafia sekarang ni. Cepat. Macam mana Yancy? Settle ke tak? Okay tak okay Yancy? Oh, itu je. Tak ada apa-apa report lah. Okay tu. Okay, kecurian. Dapat tangkap tak? Mantap, dapat tangkap. Bagus. Nampaknya Subaki dengan Meriniak semakin profesional. Oh, ada apa pula ni? Assault with deadly weapon at parking lot exit. Security guard stop suspicious looking man. Okay. Pull out gun and open fire. Oh my god. Bahaya. Kita kena hantar. Tunggu Yancy balik boleh tak? Okay, Yancy dah balik. Kita hantar yang paling bagus. Kita hantar trouble Koci Perdi dengan Yancy. Hati-hati. Sebab kita ada open fire Jangan kena tembak Hati-hati. Pakai bulletproof vest. Okay, kita ada Subaki Meriniak, Austin dengan Asano dekat kita punya office. So boleh lah kot kalau ada apa-apa lagi terjadi. Lambat pula hari ni habis. Lalu pukul 8 dah habis lah. Ni dah pukul 10. Police cruiser has caught with perpetrator van. Okay. Kita tembak dia punya tayar. Okay, van take sharp turn. Okay. Woman exit vehicle grab shot turn and post. Okay. Kita let go of the man right now. Mantap. Dapat tangkap. Memang profesional bodoh kita punya polis. Oh, bagus. Ini bau 300. Yang tadi mak fishbot tu 1200 mat. Gila betul. Memang profesional habis. Tengok sikit label market ni. Oh, yang ni mak fishbot ni 1200. Bodoh. Gila betul. Okay. Oh ni. Oh, investigation dah datang dah. Kita tengok sikit apa dia punya clue. nehhhhh. Okay. nehhhhh keeps more valuable price at home. Okay. nehhhhh brought it to restaurant same night Okay, usually a restaurant. Okay. nehhhhh has key. Okay, repository valuable are kept in safe Okay, maknanya yang kat sini lah dia simpan. Dia ada kunci dia kata. So dia datang pergi restoran tu. Dia masuk lah restoran tu kan. Lepas tu dia buka kunci. Oh, tak betul. Kita tengok sikit. Okay, close at night, important deal. Okay. Yang ni gambar apa sebenarnya? Maybe dia buka kunci. Oh, dah settle lah. nehhhhh Chinese immigrant. Okay. Yang ni kita pergi tangkap sekarang. Boleh. Kita hantar. Tak boleh. Tunggu. Kita tunggu Trevor balik dulu. Okay. Kita hantar Trevor dengan Koci. Kita hantar SWAT sekali. Sebab maybe dia berbahaya. Okay, pergi tangkap nehhhhh tu. nehhhhh. Lepas ni kita boleh tangkap dia orang punya boss. Hati-hati Maybe suspect agak membahaya sikit. So Trevor dengan Koci hati-hati. Kita ada backup squad. Betul lah. Squad SWAT. So maybe high chance untuk selamat. Macam mana? Dapat tangkap? Mantap, dapat tangkap. Mantap. Mul dapat 100. Bodoh dia punya professionalism. Mantap. So Jin Yang Jin Yang kita start investigate esok lah kot. Reward dia 20k. Bodoh. Untung bodoh buat benda ni. Mantap. So kita habiskan hari ni dulu Di Brito kita dah fire. Di Brito tak buat apa-apa pun. Dia dah penat teruk. Aduh. Yang lain semua okey Yang lain semua okey. Sebab semua muda-muda lagi okey. Kita habiskan hari ni dulu. Kita dah hari yang ke-7 dah seminggu dah. Mantap. Racist gang runs wild in city. Investigation into Francis Kendrick could resume. Francis Kendrick dah selamat dah. Dia pergi mana entah ke tak tahu. Second tower TB build in Freeburg. Okay. Ayo kita ke tempat kerja lagi. Aduh, susah lah mat kereta macam ni. Belilah kereta baru. Oh, ada story lagi. Tengok sikit. Pasal apa pula? Kenapa senyap je?
The people of Freeburg
baru
have built
bercakap.
up a tolerance for the petty horrors of modern life. You'll never see crowds gathering around a beaten passerby. Folks rarely even slow to gawk at a car accident. And street theft doesn't turn heads anymore. Been a long time since people got worked up about stuff like that. So when I ran into a troubled crowd on the way to work, I knew there was something serious going on. Something
Ada
bad
apa
enough
ni?
to knock these people out of their daily rhythm.
Ada perarakan
We're
lah.
talking about people who would step over a corpse if it was blocking the door to the coffee shop. But apparently all it takes is a bunch of leaflets, or spreading broken glass across Main Street, or releasing a couple of hundred rats in the ice arena. The mysterious figure taking responsibility for these strange acts goes by the alias Robespierre.
Robespierre
Nobody knows who he is,
Itu
what
dia
he
keluar
wants,
dalam
or
paper.
what
Tapi
all
tak
this
tahu dia
adds
siapa
up
dia ni.
to, from the buckets of lard spread on the
Kriminal
sidewalk
baru
to
ke?
the front door of City Hall covered with ostrich feathers. But this strange cross between childhood pranks and cheap theatrics has got the people all worked up. Everyone understands when some Freeburg crook satisfies the basic human need to rob and kill. But when someone steals a lion from the local zoo and locks him in a cell below the
What the hell?
courthouse, the people start asking
That
questions. Myself,
Culik
I
singa.
kind of like this Robespierre. It's not just
Robespierre.
the pranks he's pulling or his green bull's head emblem. I just like his funny nickname. Robespierre? Really? Who does that make me?
Robespierre.
The Marquis de Lantenac? I don't think
Bapak
so.
random.
In the old books about revolutions, I fancy myself the old gunner who goes off to war with a bag of damp powder. Or maybe the innkeeper
Ooh.
who tops up the beer
Macam logo
cage
The
with
Rock,
mop water. It's something to think about.
Mantap Robespierre Martin Stad is your new deputy. Oh betul lah, Patrick Kendrick dah selamat Okay, ni kita punya Stoval dia dekat minggu tu. Apa hal Stoval tak datang Mat? Aduh, Stoval ni dah lah kita punya paling bagus sekali. Oh tak ada, Mat Fishbug paling bagus. Okay, Fishbug 1200 Mat. Bapak excited bodoh. Dia seorang je boleh handle semua benda. Okay, kita ada Fishbug, Vanda, Robbins, Bailey, Grant, Samadi, Burst Junior. Burst Junior ni aduh, nak pecat tak boleh. Bapak dia kita dah pecat dah. Oh, kita ada New Barry kita punya detektif yang baru. Tapi New Barry pun dah tua, tapi dia punya professionalism tinggi. Tak apa, kita start dulu kita punya hari. Kita ada new record can be obtained as gift. Okay. Oh, boleh beli je. Oh mantap bodoh. Damn, mantap Syal. 250 mahal lah pula. Oh damn, menarik lah Syal. Okay, what's new? 520. Oh mahalnya. 169, 153. Tak apa, kita beli yang ni dulu. 100 lah murah. Yang ni kita boleh pre-order Mantap bodoh. Okay, kita beli yang ni lah kot, sebab yang paling murah. Julai 31 okay. Kita nak dengar lagu apa dengar lagu baru lah kot. Sekejap, mana lagu baru yang ni? Lagu apa ni? Clarinet Sugar bawa Banat, okay. Macam mana lagu dia? Oh, boleh lah. Mafia can offer you some very interesting service you're a particular member of the family now. Damn, mantap bodoh. Kita dah geng kan Mafia. Oh ni damn, crime trap falsify 1000. Waduh, 1500 untuk bunuh 3 cops. Oh my god, untuk bunuh 1 detektif. Astaga, uish, lain macam bodoh. Oh, nampaknya game ni semakin menarik. Ada siapa-siapa yang kita boleh pecat tak? Tak ada Stoval ni maybe kita nak pecat ke Stoval ni? Sebab dia dah tua, tak datang kerja pula tu. Kita ada siapa nak ganti? Kita ada Jake Rushing 210 Okey lah tu Jake Rushing. Maybe kita pecat kot Stoval ni. Sorry Stoval, awak pun dah tua, tak datang kerja pula tu. Shift A kita hire Jake Rushing. hire for shift A. Selamat datang Encik Rashing. Esok datang kerja. Okay, esok lah, lusa. New assistant, kendrick. Okay, he can handle some duty. Okay. Oh, deputy pun ada benda. Hire a snitch. Okay. Send your staff to training. Okay. Send employee to inform. Oh, mantap. Bodoh, macam-macam boleh buat. Kita nak hantar bus junior pergi training ke? Aduh, berapa 1,300 untuk dia training je? Aduh, tak payah. Bus junior ni, aduh, aku susah lah hati lah dengan bus junior. Okay, tak apa, kita tunggu dulu. Pagi-pagi dah ada ni kecurian Shoe stalker. Okay, tu teenager. Okay, ada teenager je. Nampaknya macam mudah je untuk handle. Tak apa, kita hantar vandal dengan bus junior pergi settle. Bus junior hati-hati risau bodoh bus junior ni. Kita tak payah hantar fishbug dulu. Fishbug, memang padu bodoh. Excited bodoh tengok dia punya professionalism ni. Si bodoh hati kot. Gila betul. Lagi tak ada apa-apa crime. Oh my god, tenangnya hari ni. Tapi pagi-pagi je lah tak tenang sikit. Ni siapa benda? Teens are standing smoking. Okay, kita ugut sikit. Time to return those shoes. Mantap, dapat tangkap. Mantap, bus junior semakin professional. Vandal semakin professional. Attempted murder A man returned from work earlier than usual and found his young wife in bed with a lover. Okay. Damn, hunting rifle bodoh. Okay, kita kena hantar fishbug. Kita hantar Robbins dengan Bailey sekali. Hati-hati, jangan terkorban. Kita ada grant dengan somebody untuk tunggu di office. Maybe ada lagi jenayah-jenayah yang berlaku. Kita kena ingat jenayah tak pernah tidur benda pula ni. Today in February we hosting premiere Back to the Future Okay, kita hantar Samadi boleh ke? Aduh, patut kita hantar bus junior je. Tapi bus junior tak balik lagi kan. Tak apa, kita hantar Samadi. Okay, vendor dengan bus junior dah balik dah. Selamat balik, tak ada apa-apa. Tak ada accident ke apa ke. Attempted murder macam mana dapat tangkap pak? Mantap, dapat tangkap bodoh. Fishbug semakin profesional. Astaga, padu bodoh. OP sangat fishbug ni. Okay, nampaknya hari ni pun agak tenang. Baru je cakap. Kita ada assault Young father deprived of his parental right. Okay. Attack teacher. Astaga, mana boleh macam ni. Kita hantar Grand, Vandal dan Bus Junior pun bolehlah follow sekali. Dah lalang. Kita perlukan manpower Takut-takut je lagi laki temeroyan pula. Ulrich Bieber, City Center. Mafia assignment. Jack, we have something going on today. Engineering plan pukul 10 Engineering plan pukul 10. Jangan hantar polis Okay, kita kena ingat Christopher Sen pun assignment pukul 10 engineering plan Yang ni apa benda? Mr. Boy, I have very sensitive issue. Okay. Aduh, banyak benda lah. Nak kena settle. Ada orang minta tolong lah, apalah. Nak hantar. Tapi kita dah tak cukup tangan dah ni. Aduh. Ada disorderly conduct lah pula. Aduh. Okay. Saman. Okay, kita hantar. Maybe kita hantar Fishbug dengan Robbins go. Jadi kita boleh hantar Bailey je kot. Tak boleh. Memang kena hantar 3 orang. Aduh, barai mat. Okay, offender count. Okay. Kita lupa. Kita nak buat investigation Yang ni, red mask ni. Kita lupa nak investigate. Kita hantar Newberry, Lead, Beasley dengan Moser. Boleh tolong support. Okay. Tunggu sekejap. Tunggu polis kita balik. Kita tak cukup tangan ni. Okay, Grant dengan Bus Junior on the way balik. Lepas tu kita boleh hantar. Cepat mat. Sikit lagi. Aduh, ni benda pula. All lights okay. Museum caretaker okay. Okay. Come out with your hands up. Oi, bodoh, bawa pisau lah. Okay, terrified okay. He refused to surrender okay. Okay. Don't worry, not in trouble. Kita nak cakap je, mantap. Fishbug memang professional. Dia memang hebat dalam handle situasi macam ni. Okay, kita boleh hantar yang ni. Kita hantar Burst Junior, Grant dengan Belly. Hati-hati. Okay, yang ni investigation dah start. Tapi kita lambat sikit lah. Maybe tak dapat kot dia punya frame-frame tu. Maybe nanti next day kot. Aduh, barai mat. Okay, kita ada Vandal je seorang dekat office sekarang ni. Okay, tak apa. Oh, Fishbug dengan Robin dah balik. Mantap. Kita ada deputy, kita ada nak apa? Hire a snitch Hire a snitch, pay employee to gather important information. 3,000. Aduh, duit kita sikit bodoh. Tak apa, jangan buat dulu. Maybe nanti. Ulrich Bieber report. Chief, we had Ulrich Bieber. Okay, Gennaro Crespo. Okay. Belly Puff Previous Claim. Sure release set. Bodoh lah Belly ni. Kerja tak habis lagi, hang dah nak pergi balik dah. Iyalah, 3,000 Mantap, 3,000. Mantap. Untung bodoh buat tolong-tolong macam tu. Duit macam tu dapat. Gaji kita 1,300. Tolong saja dapat 3,000. Gila betul. Oh, yang ni engineering plan ni San punya lah. Tak apa, jangan hantar. Dia kata jangan hantar siapa-siapa. Ya, lagi kita yang kena. Okay, nampaknya kita relax je sebelum hari kita habis. Kita punya investigation macam mana? Tak dapat lagi frame. Aduh, itulah terlambat sikit. Lepas tu awal-awal pagi tadi kita dah start. Oh, dah ada. Mantap. Okay, kita tengok apa dia punya clue. Jin Yang always handle big deal personally. Okay. Bosu. Okay. Jin Yang typically pretends to be regular restaurant visitor. Okay. Travel without bodyguard. Okay. Jin Yang always insist full payment. So dia datang. Jin Yang. Yang ni Jin Yang ke Bosu? So maybe kat sini dia datang. Lepas tu dia berjumpa. Lepas tu dia kasih lah benda tu. Oh, mantap. Settle bodoh. Nampaknya kita boleh tangkap thank you Christopher Jisan. Mantap, dapat 4,000 lagi. Mantap bodoh. Okay, tak apa yang ni, tak apa. Memang kita tak nak tangkap pun. Okay, yang ni Jin Yang kita hantar Fishbug dengan Vandal. Kita hantar SWAT sekali. Mungkin sebab mungkin berbahaya. Nampaknya apa Red Mask punya gang kita dapat tangkap. Apa benda pula ni? Psychological test. Okay, Jack, you must have seen newspaper. Okay, Thomas Blaine. Okay, yang pergi tembak apa pregnant woman tu. Aduh, barai bodoh. Okay, ensure. Okay, psychological test. Oh, nampaknya kita kena ambil test lah pula. Aduh, macam-macam lah. Kita tak gila lagi. Okay. Kita masih waras. Okay, kita tengok dulu macam mana penangkapan leader Red Mask. Macam mana? Dapat tangkap? Mantap, dapat tangkap. Mantap. Settle. Okay, eliminate. Oh my god. Dah destroy bodoh. Dapat 20k. Wuih, mantap bodoh 20k. Astaga, nampaknya macam mudah je lah. Kita nak dapatkan 500k tu. Mantap. Yang ni pun settle. Mantap. So kita habiskan hari ni. Mantap bodoh hari ni. Semuanya bekerja dengan bagus. Syabas team, syabas. Newberry ni aduh, professional tapi asyik penat je sebab dah tua tu. Kita habiskan hari ni dulu. Kita checkpoint hari yang ke-8 Julai 22. So kat situ je, sampai sini je. Kita dah habis. Okay, game dia semakin menarik bodoh. Banyak mekanik yang menarik. Oh, perform bodoh. Boleh eliminate eliminate gang. Kita ada mafia. Kita ada deputy. Boleh hire snitch. Oh my god, banyak benda kita nak try nanti. So kita stop kat sini dulu. Nanti kita sambung lagi. Nampaknya agak menarik. Kita dah ada berapa 30k rasanya. Oh, macam tu dapat 30k Mantap bodoh. Okay, so aku tinggalkan korang kat sini dulu. Harap korang enjoy. Harap korang enjoy. So kita oh, by the way, kita dah nak sampai 1k subscriber Kalau boleh tolong-tolonglah share ke apa ke. Okay, jangan lupa like, share, subscribe semua. Apa semua. Aku tinggal korang kat sini dulu. Kita jumpa esok. Kita sambung lagi game ni. Okay, Jangan lupa jangan buat jenayah Jangan lupa basuh kaki apa semua. Okay, take care. Okay, bye.